So one of the advice you gave us already is to have fun when you're dancing.
Definitely.
What advice would you give to a beginning dancer? Like, I've been dancing for about a year, so what advice would you give to me to help me to improve? Oh, wise one.
Oh, gee. A year, that's not beginning anymore. A month of beginning.
Okay. I've been taking my time.
Okay, you've been pacing yourself.
That's right.
I would say just enjoy the dance. Don't when you're out there dancing, don't think about what everybody else is thinking about. Don't think about how you look or if you're doing this right. Think about giving your best to that person you're dancing with, because in the end you have a connection with that person, right? There's an emotional connection with that person, a physical connection with that person, and you just want to be in that moment for that 3 minutes, however long the song is, and enjoy it.
And how important is it to the eye contact in that connection?
It's different. Everybody's different. There's a personal space. Most people don't like you looking into their eyes for a very long period of time, so you have to be kind of aware of that. So you don't want to, make them feel weird or anything like that. But the connection creates a intimacy, just eye contact. So if you look at her and she seems to be looking up the other way, then I would say just minimize it. So
give her some space.
Exactly. So it doesn't overburden her.
And now, so that's for the beginners. Now, what about for people that are intermediate and they want to get to advanced, or people that want to get to advanced to go to pro? Any advice that you would have for them?
Advice? Gosh. Still, I think the fundamental applies. You're out there to have fun. In the end, that's what it is. If there's something that you're struggling with, whether it's technique or pattern based, then I would say dance with as many people as you can, because that's how you learn. That's how you learn to be able to be a good leader. That's how you learn to be a good follower. Don't just stick with one partner. If you feel like you've kind of hit a kind of like stagnant and you want to move up, then I would say seek advice from a pro. Let them analyze your dance and see what you need to work on. That way you can advance.
And how important do you think it is for someone to be able to lead and follow? Or is that not really the norm? You either get to be a really good leader or a really good follower? Or
no, I think it is leading and following. You have to be able to do both, but it also depends what it is you're seeking out of dancing, and what level you're at. I would say that if you are wanting to improve your dancing as a leader, you need to be able to follow. That way you can feel what it is a follower feels when a leader leads. That way you have both sides of the coin. And it makes you an effective leader, knowing how to follow.
That makes sense.
But I would not say that to a beginner, because they have enough of their plate to worry about. So.
Having a hard enough time leading, right?
Exactly right.
So that would be more for the intermediate and for the advanced, or people that are trying to go pro to really get that sense.
Correct.
Yeah, because it just amazes me watching people like at your level just being able to switch back and forth between the leading and the following, and and I'm having a hard enough time just figuring out my leading steps.
It comes with time, though. It comes with time, because when I started, I had enough time trying to keep my count. So, yeah, but it does come with time. But it's fun.
How important is counting for the beginner and intermediates?
It is very important. For beginners, I would say that as long as you have a sense of rhythm and a sense of count, and you know where you're supposed to be, then that's a good starting point. For intermediate and above, you have to know where you are. It makes it easier for you to be able to tell where your partner is, and it makes it easier for patterns to work out. And even when you get into like choreography stuff, it makes it even easier for you.
I work out a lot. Well, I try to, but I don't look as good as you. What's your secret? Is that all from dancing, or what else are you doing?
No, it is not all from dancing.
Because if it is, I'm going to dance every day.
It is. I do work out. I tend to go to the gym usually 4 days a week, just to kind of keep in shape. Because you got to keep your body healthy, and dancing alone is not going to do it for you. So.
And does it, being physically fit, does it help your dancing? Do you find that?
Yeah, it does, especially when we travel. Like Reno has an altitude, right? Right.
Yes.
So every year when we go to Reno Dance Sensation, and if I compete in Lindy Hop, it's a lot faster than West Coast Swing. So if I'm out of shape, it makes it a little harder for me to be able to have that stamina to be able to pull through the actual competition song.
Right.
You know, so it definitely benefits. Whether it's just I like walking. Walking's good. I hate running. If I absolutely have to, I'll do it, but I really hate running. But I jump rope. Jump rope is fun for me.
Yeah, jump rope is great. I do that as well.
So.
That's such great exercise. And what about flexibility? Stretching, does that help dancing?
Yeah, definitely stretching. I know tons of people that do yoga, hot yoga. Other people do Pilates. A lot of dancers recently have been getting into the, I want to say it's PX90? P90X, that's what it's called.
Right.
It's this kind of like a mass confusion of the muscles.
Right.
And it's just, it's a good workout in general.
Okay, so I hear that besides dancing, you're also a singer.
Yes. When I graduated from Chico State, my degree is in vocal performance with an emphasis in classical opera.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I do have a
So you out singing
background.
in bands as well? Or?
I did when I was in college. Not as much anymore. I've sang the national anthem a couple times for Capitol, Reno,
Wow.
some events, yeah. So,
But now you're out dancing all the time. You don't have time for a band.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't sing as much anymore because I devote a lot of my time to dancing. So.
Well, so now besides getting dance lessons from me, I can get vocal lessons as well.
You could.
And we can work out at the gym together.
There we go. Three things. There we go. We can do it all at one time.
Multi-talented. So Nick, if people want to get in touch with you, how do they reach you?
Well, they can get a hold of me through the Ballroom Sacramento. That's where I usually teach on Thursday nights. I teach the advanced class there.
Okay.
They can also get me at NCKING at NERANIMA.com, which is Naranima. It means black soul in Italian.
Okay.
And my number is 530-228-7999.
It's been a fun interview. Thanks for taking the time to be with us, Nick. We'll see you in Reno and in SAC as well.
Thank you, Franklin, for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, Michelle.
It's Franklin with Got a Lot of Dance. We'll see you real soon.